The old sunroom was leaking and we thought it would be a small patch to fix it. But then the quote came in at $50,000 to replace the whole roof on a 30-year-old sunroom. So needless to say, we said no and began our biggest renovation journey yet. Welcome to part 3 of the sunroom rebuild. I am sitting on my swing, one of my 2 swings out here, and I'm going to tell you today about the furnishing and the design layout. If you missed part 1 and part 2, I'd go back and watch that, because there I talk about why we needed to tear down the old sunroom, the costs, and then the rebuild and what we would do different, lessons learned, and if we thought it was worth it. So hi, I'm Caitlin Thomas. I do DIY stuff on my channel. Typically it's what I've done by my own hand, my own 2 hands. This was not. This was a legit build with a contractor and a permit. I didn't do that. But today we're going to talk about the furniture I have in here and the good deals I got and how I made the layout. Okay, so this is a 14 by 20. And I had to make decisions on the swings first because they are drilled into the ceiling. Oh, hold on. That one's drilled into the ceiling too. We have 2, okay? So there's the other one. And they're on these 500-pound hooks that the contractor actually installed before he left. So I wanted to make sure that I could get him to do it and put it in the place that it needed to go. So I have this app. It's called Magic Plan. It's free. It's not sponsored. I love it. It's pretty cool. I cannot visualize things, and so either I have to literally put all the furniture out in place and move it around and get super sweaty and super tired. I use this app I put in the measurements, and then I put in the measurements of all the furniture that we have, or I could do a living area and a dining area. Okay, so we have, like, here is a little living sitting area, and over there is the picnic table where we eat dinner, and then we have our plants. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, this is probably the best place for the swings because you need enough clearance, and my daughter just swings back and forth and like is so aggressive with it. But for the furniture, okay, this thing was $30 at Amazon. This egg chair was actually my push present from like 4 years ago. This one's like really expensive. It was on Wayfair, and what we have is this wicker is actually from Walmart, as well as these wicker chairs. Okay, the cushions are not. The cushions that came with the Walmart piece were gross. They did not work. So I knew I wanted Sunbrella. These are Sunbrella, and I actually got them, and then this is Sunbrella too from Wayfair. This was like $150. I actually paid full price for it. These retail for like, I think like $100 each or something, or maybe $130 for the set of 2, the top and the bottom. I got them on this website called, what was it called? All open box stuff, and I got them together total for $50. I got them like 2 or 3 years ago. I love it. I highly recommend Sunbrella. That's Sunbrella. That's Sunbrella. I bought regular cushions out here, or the ones that came with the Walmart couch, and they molded. They got really gross. Not good. I did find knockoffs. I did a bunch of research because I wanted to find the same fabric that they use for Sunbrella, and I was sure that I could get it somewhere cheaper. Got these cushions, okay? This one and this one. They are material. It's the same material as the Sunbrella. They were $30 on Amazon. They're washable, and they are mold resistant, fade resistant, and yeah, they feel exactly the same as the Sunbrella cushions that I have. They're not as thick. They're only 4 inches compared to my 5-inch, which does make a difference, right? It does make a difference because we sit on these, I would lay on these. These small little cushions are just for sitting. But yeah, so that's where I made some good choices. I made some good budget choices there. This table, see, can I get it? This table, super cute. It was regularly, I found it online for like 200 bucks. I don't know what brand. I think it was from the UK somewhere, but I got a Facebook Marketplace, $25. Okay. This rug. Look at how beautiful my rug is. And I just laid it out, so it still is a little bit bumpy. It needs to lay flat. But if you look, it's 8 by 10. It's from Rugs USA, and I got it for I think 80 bucks. It was regularly 300. It's also mold resistant. It's an indoor outdoor rug. It's soft enough for a like a mold resistant washable spray down outdoor rug. But this one, it's only a few months old, so we'll see how it holds up. But so far, it's so pretty. I wanted something neutral, but with some. I wanted neutral, but I wanted it also to have some pattern, and I'm pretty happy with it. But I'll also say is I still want like I want a couch. I want a bigger. Right here, it's not big enough to lay down really. I want something bigger, so I'm trying to plan that out. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do like an L here, right here. Let me know what you think. But I really like how I have like a conversational zone. Here, this TV thing is a placeholder. It's an old TV. We don't want to mount it on the wall yet because we don't want to ruin the wall. So I'm actually going to get like an outdoor cabinet. That's super old. I think it's gross. I'm going to get like a storage outdoor cabinet and put it there, and then probably just mount the TV. Oh, also, people have always been concerned about like having a TV outside and having moisture be a problem, but I don't know. This is our third TV outside, and maybe because the older TVs and it doesn't stay on, but it doesn't matter. Like the humidity has never ruined it. Like we don't have an indoor outdoor TV. It's just an indoor TV. I love this table. I got it on Amazon. It's actually Ashley Furniture. It was $250 on Amazon. I think Ashley still has it for like $500. But this thing is great. I've had it for a few years. It's held up super, super well. I got this little thing from Aldi, $25. So I think I've done pretty good. I'm still in the market for some nicer furniture because I don't want this super expensive sunroom to not look nice. It needs to have the right furniture to match the sunroom. So, but still trying to do budget friendly. Like I'm not going to pay full price for things. That's the end of part 3 of my sunroom series. And again, the investment I think is so worth it. We're actually going to get an appraisal on our house soon to see if we can get the PMI to drop off. And I'm really excited. I think the sunroom has added way more value than what it costs. Yeah, so subscribe, like, and I'll let you know how the appraisal comes back and how much it increased our value. Okay. Check out the next video where I talk about lessons learned and extra costs along the way.